caught up. Um,
What are you talking about? Cut up.
shit.
We'd have to do it at least twice. So I figured just do them all at the same time.
Yeah, you have to be here on time for the recap. We cut into game time. I'm on the clock.
Okay, I'm gonna blitz through this. Continuum, being kind of weird, working on Project Immortal. You have the Project Immortal file. Um, Warzone has deployed Project Immortal onto the Blue Man Group. Justin was attacked, followed by Wolf Spider being attacked by a person named Techshot, followed by Davis getting involved due to it being a part of his past, and him falling on Collateral, which was held in stasis because you weren't available at the time. Um, Nessa had a very temporary alliance with the Blue Man Group. I use the word alliance in quotes, where she has stolen one of their intelligence drives, um, after had been having a xenomorph chase scene with Project Immortal, and um, now people are back in Roulette Bay with information to actually kind of figure out whatever the fuck is going on. Of which Collateral, since you are now here, there may be more information for people to help figure out what the fuck. So, that's the super quick.
Davis can speak for me. Cool. The fights that were started when I last played have been resolved. That's all I needed to know. Good enough for me. Davis could talk.
What it was going to be doing is talking with Collateral.
God damn it.
Leave. You're being brought back in.
Yo.
For a
Well, outside I don't know what I need to know. Y'all could do the rest of it. I'm still driving. I'll eventually tell you whatever I'm supposed to know.
You're the one that's behind.
Yeah, it's like if I were to continue on, it would be leaving your side very nebulous. I mean, I can continue on with what they have, but then you'd just be further back.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You already had the discussion. I thought we were starting with a discussion. Gotcha. Then, yeah, I guess if you want to explain whatever I was supposed to know to the party, I would share everything. That's not specifically related to the thing I don't talk about.
Well, this is kind of hold on. Looking at the right file. There we go. Well, if you guys don't mind, I'm just to leave us on the home screen, given that Collateral's driving. Okay.
If you want to share stuff with them, go right ahead.
I'd just be switching maps to a part of the city. So it would just be a mild venue change in terms of what people are seeing on the screens. Okay. I know we kind of just assumed you were there, but really he said he'd reach out to you and you weren't there to be reached out to. So, wherever Collateral is at the moment, his phone will be ringing.
But obviously pick up the phone.
Okay.
The question is, What is the caller ID?
The caller ID is Davis, unless you have a moniker for Davis.
I haven't thought of one, so the answer is just says Davis.
All right.
Since it's Davis. Just about dropped my phone there. Hello? There it goes.
Okay, what was that?
I just entered Wi-Fi range of my house, so the call would.
Okay, you said the call was routing to your house.
I had just gotten home, so the phone dropped the call and picked the call back up.
Okay.
But yes, I would answer the phone, Davis. I have no reason to not answer the phone.
Cool. Hmm.
It's rare I get a call from Davis. So
Yes. That should tell you just the level of situation that I find myself in.
gotcha. Well, what's going on then?
Tech Shot has shown up, and there are remnants from Operation Crosslight. Operation Crosslight deals with that void part of your background that you wanted me to fill in.
I'm fun that part.
Why
Aren't we bringing up skeletons in our closet, Davis?
well,
Did someone let skeletons loose?
Tech Shot went to great lengths to get my attention, and given what it's about, I thought it would thought it would concern you as well. And just from your background standpoint, I can fill you in. Yep. Here we go. Um, Operation Crosslight dealt with a well, specialized group given your own particular background, and had um a member of detached service to you in the form of Tech Shot from a group that was listed as not so much above your pay grade as compartmentalized, and you didn't need to know where Tech Shot came from, just that he was going to be assisting in the operations. um, okay. Da, 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 da. Um, Operation Crosslight dealt with uh, 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 a organization that was considered um a bit not just a bit possibly terroristic, but a group that was dealing with what was described as um cutting edge or unknown technologies, generally labeled as anomalous. Um, what it wound up actually being once you got involved was a group called ICANN, the International Criminal Alliance. What the fuck? I didn't put a check key for that. Sorry. I am the and did not give myself a pronunciation key. Um, that is on me. Uh, okay. Go back to notes. The International Criminal Alliance of Nixilios. During during this operation and the kind of unveiling that the terror that this group that was labeled terrorist group is in fact a organization dealing with odd shit. Um, things got a bit more iffy. A scientist by the name of Dr. Sloan Kepler was working with them uh, to make a a specialized system that quite frankly is dealing with sciences beyond you. But Dr. Kepler was had created for the ICANN group a tachyon-based computer system. Um, which then the immediate concern, well, such a theoretical system could pretty much defeat any non, non-isolated computer system on the planet. Because at that point, you've kind of gone a step beyond quantum computing. Um, this is a little bit spread. Where are my plot notes? There we go. Um, uh, um, involved involved in ICANN was the Blue Man Group, as you encountered some of their forces on site. Um,
Why do I continue? No, I'm not going to say it yet.
uh, uh, come on. Got some information here. There you are, in front of my face where I can't see you. Okay, cool. No notes there that I was missing. Um, um, sorry, for some reason I have the split across characters and the notes and my notes. I have to do things efficiently. There you go. During the operation, things got a bit chaotic, um, including including the fact that the tectonic computer was, in fact, not going to be used for cyber dominance. But some sort of what you could really only define as quantum entanglement. Others would define it as a portal. Depending on what perspective you would like to use. Yeah.
Cool. So the people who I thought were sketchy are people I should have known are evil, and I've fought them before. Cool. And it deals with trying to make a portal to something or somewhere, and it's now being used by Warzone in the UK.
Being used by what now?
I'm just trying to piece together what's been said so far. So basically, my past has come back in the form of the Blue Man Group was actually the same Blue Man Group. The thing that I went to go deal with is actually being used by Warzone in the other side of the world.
Warzone, Warzone, as far as anyone is aware, does not have the tectonic computers. I, because the tectonic computer system, was, damaged by, by Tech Shot, and, Tech Shot suffered some kind of lasting damage from the quantum collapse that was being generated to form the quote unquote portal. So essentially now the technology was presumed to have been destroyed, but with what's going on now, there's evidence that there might have actually been salvage. And the Blue Man Group looks like they may have had some information on it, judging by the fact that they were attacked by Warzone for hostile information gathering. But in terms of Tech Shot's involvement, and Davis has no problem, conveying this, because Tech Shot certainly will. Like Tech Shot's involvement is to locate either intact the remains of, or information concerning the Tachyon computer from Operation Crosslight. Because Techshot is now a mercenary and has been hired by someone to do. He's wanting to involve Davis, because well, he kind of wants a bit of revenge and recompense, because, well, Davis sent him on the mission that forever changed him in a way that he has not disclosed. His file just has listed, discharge following severe damage on such and such operation. Though he can walk and really utilize things, so it's not like it's something it's something other right now. Yeah. So, due to your direct involvement in the operation, um, Davis was wanting to get you involved since you had hands-on hands-on experience with the situation and finding if there is recoverable technology from that operation, it would be best destroyed given the sheer level of insanity that it could represent.
That's understandable. Well, I am a demolitions person, so yeah, that tracks. Hmm. I guess the gang has to get back together in more ways than one. That's going to be such an awkward conversation. Well, apparently I have to go find future tech. That's a novelist in nature, again, and prevent people from taking it. I will go find some people to help me with that, Davis. Just keep in touch if you find anything.
Are you talking about your friends that have involved themselves in the recent large scale incidents in Roulette Bay?
I mean, who else would I be involved with these days?
You you have at least as many contacts as I do, so it could be other things. I
But do you think I somehow know the Illuminati and they're just going to teleport me places? Nonsense.
that certainly
There's a
would be convenient. But you know, no one really knows the Illuminati.
No,
That
no, we don't.
being said, really want to involve more people than we have to in
Well, unless we suddenly have our entire group back together, that's not going to happen. You're retired. I'm technically retired. One of them is trying to take it for God knows what. The other person is being an evil asshole who stabbed me in the back and also wants it. So it's not like we can get our group together. And I'd rather have fresh blood who actually want to do right by the people. You know, prevent world domination, horrible power fantasies, and power trips with technology that the world just can't handle yet.
Well, I can certainly understand bringing someone with the skill sets of if it was Alias. I can even understand a Eve's perspective for finding hidden things. But the cordial spider seems a bit too local to be abroad.
Nonsense. There's a first time for everything. And he's probably college aged. Doesn't sound like a kid.
It's time for his Far From Home movie.
Machine learning can do crazy things with voices nowadays.
And he's strong. He punched a freaking giant ass lizard in the face and won.
If strong, you're allegedly hanging with an entire an entire pantheon in the form of Olympus, unless he's just using that using that name for clout or historical logical clout. Seems fairly strong and perhaps even mm, clairvoyant to me. It, you can tell it's like with Davis using the word clairvoyant, it's like it's probably something else, but for lack of a better term.
Olympus is Olympus. What Olympus is, I don't quite know, but I know he's a powerful ally. So yeah, I trust him as far as I can throw him.
But hopefully the helmet.
So I could probably throw him over a 8-foot wall. That's pretty difficult.
If we take all of these skilled people in Roulette Bay, who's going to be left to protect Roulette Bay?
We both have contacts, Davis. I'm sure you can find someone.
Okay, I see you're still driving. I was about to ask for a persuasion roll, but you cannot.
Oh, I'm at my apartment. I just haven't turned the computer on yet.
Oh,
Ignar steps up to the plate. Can she do it?
Let's see. Persuasion. That's what? Perception?
Presence.
Presence. I don't actually recall how much stress I have. Give me a moment. I will tell you. As soon as I open the character sheet. Let's see. Presence. I have 4 dice. And you said persuasion, so I only have 4 dice.
okay.
Well, it's going to be an interesting roll. $22.
22. Okay, that is
Overconfidence and a 6 and a 4 on the power dice.
difficult range if I'm not mistaken. Oh,
I'm not that far away from work. I just got stuck in every single stoplight between freaking. God, I actually order. Between the. I actually don't know the name of that street. No, because well, I'm actually gonna look up that street name. It is. But yeah, I literally got stuck at every single stoplight between work and my apartment. So that drive sucked. I'm not going on Broad. I am not going on Broad Street ever again during work hours. At the end of work, I was Glenside all the way to my apartment. Every single stoplight.
Yeah, Brodsky will do that to you.
there is a little bit of reluctance from Davis, but he does eventually relent. So after relenting, he did have a more serious air about him, even differently so than before. Well, if we're gonna do this, brief your team. I will be um I'll be taking Alec here to an area where a bit more secure. He was referring to Tech Shot. Because Davis knows his name, so
Well,
yeah, Tech Shot at this point, I do believe, is still trapped in the webbing. So it'll be at least a couple hours. Yep.
oh, you literally captured him in front of Davis. Oh, that's funny.
Well, before Tech Shot was socially captured, Tech Shot gave a message directly to Davis, having what he had believed captured Wolf Spider and was essentially threatening Davis's friend in the form of Wolf Spider. So I got your
Gotcha.
friend. Come and talk to me.
Gotcha.
So the original plan was I have Justin come and talk to me. Yeah, got the secondary, not the primary, from his perspective. Yeah. Um, with all that in mind, how would people like to get together and communicate? I do know you guys have team calls.
Well, again, that's just worse for wear. So she was finna to go home.
Oh yeah, I know what she's wanting to do. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if anything's going to change, but
End on that.
because knowing yes, she go. Oh, you wanna talk about important things? Yeah, I need a nap right now. Bye.
Definitely needs a nap. That's on her agenda. Is sleeping.
I have a very
Maybe
easy
she'll
way to
feel
convince
better after a
Nessa to
nap.
actually be a part of this. Hey Nessa, do you want to steal a giant supercomputer?
I already stole a
Oh.
giant supercomputer.
I
Do you want to
have
steal
one
the actual
minor
supercomputer?
unresolved plot.
Oh,
David.
with the festival.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And
the Blue Man guy was removed from the area.
yeah, but Jason was there with his daughters,
Fair.
and
I did see the LMD in my spot when I left, so I was complaining that the LMD got to enjoy all the food and I didn't. It was very
oh,
sad.
did you?
Yeah, I made sure to
David,
cover it
can
up.
you confirm that?
I do recall the LMD being mentioned.
Yes.
Okay.
I complained about the LMD being able to enjoy the food that I wanted to eat.
How long would it have taken the LMD to get there?
With the aid of Jesse, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, true. True. I forgot you got a speedster at your will.
He's also my tech guy.
Okay. In that case, Jason would be with family until people tell him that he's needed otherwise. Because that was a little traumatic. And I don't know why all this traumatic stuff always happens around my family.
I don't
Maybe
recall if I.
Jason has bad juju from when he fell in the cave.
No, he knows he has bad juju from when he fell in the cave.
He literally has it talking to him in his head all the time.
This bad juju talks back.
So what? I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I don't know that Jason is Olympus still, correct?
No, I think everyone should.
Is that everyone's identity is out except for wolf spiders.
And midnight.
Yeah,
At midnight, yeah.
outed herself to Alias and wolf spider.
Yep.
I've been trolling Jason / Olympus with it though.
Jason has suspicions, but hasn't got concrete evidence. And while he is actively looking for concrete evidence to confirm his suspicion, being a scientist, a scientist of sorts, he knows that he has to believe the standard until it is proven otherwise.
Facts.
I can say I positively do not care who you are. Not as in that sense. Midnight is midnight. I don't care what you do in private.
You knocked my water down, you turd.
But cool, since I know Jason, and I guess I have to gather a team, I guess I'll start with calling Jason, going, "Hey Jason, you wanna prevent?" So that Jason answers.
Well, first off, since Jason mentioned he was with family, I assume you're at a private decompression gathering at the 13 Labors.
Probably.
In which case, as one would imagine, food abound. Because what better way to de-stress than with a good meal?
Yeah. And I mean, again, the Greek fest is great and all that, but we have all the Greek food at. Like, I imagine his dad was probably cooking for a large portion of the section.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, we have all the Greek food at home. So yeah, he's at the 13th labor, relaxing with family. And I imagine he looks at his phone, sees the caller ID. What's Collateral Damage's real name?
I know what it is. I'm wondering if Collateral remembers what it is.
I mean, it's staring at me on my screen. I'd be upset if I didn't know what it was. It's Tobias. It's technically, though, you would know me as Mr. Stormrider.
I imagine he saved you as Tobias Stormrider in his phone. He's gonna see the thing. He's going to look at the thing. He's going to sigh and be like, I need to excuse myself and step away for a quick second and be like, how can I help you, Mr. Stormrider?
Jason, how much would you like to lend your expertise in preventing an evil organization from getting a supercomputer future tech thing that will end the world as we know it?
Looks over at family. On a scale of 1 to 10, -5 right now. But how much do I feel compelled? Probably a lot. Like, I can't walk away from that. And there's he internally is hearing sounds of cheering from Ares going, yeah, fight.
Well, if it's any consolation, first we have to figure out wherever this thing is. because I have on good authority that the current ongoings that are currently making the news probably involve a whole bunch of evil people, an asshole who backstabs people, and
Hold on. Just to confirm, the asshole who backstabs people is not.
it's Warzone.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Just making sure that it's not insert name of backstory villain who is also Sierra's backstory villain here.
Sadaka? No.
Sorry, guys, it's Sadaka. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
No. I don't have a problem with Sadaka yet. There's only one person who I reference as a backstabbing asshole, and that's Warzone.
Sadaka is by definition a backstabbing asshole. Just for sake of, like, if you're going to tell Jason the backstabbing asshole, Jason is going to assume that you mean the person who quite literally stabbed him in the back and killed him.
Well, I won't know that you're referring to him, and we're just going to be both mad at two different people for a bit.
That's fair.
And I think your abilities combined with your previous experiences and investigations will be helpful.
I am good at finding things. I'm a Hufflepuff. Sorry. Didn't know myself. That whole one.
Well, we need to get...
Yeah, Hufflepuff, we're good at finding things.
It sounds like you're with people at the moment, so why don't you take care of whatever you need to do, and we can talk tomorrow morning. It's not like the world's going to end any faster. I say that sarcastically.
Sure.
I'm not actually concerned about whatever is happening.
Sure, let me go get my girls home and put to bed, and assuming that you don't do you have a night shift or something? Like,
I'm technically retired.
must be nice.
I mean, you know what I do now on a daily basis. A little too well known. Let's meet at the clock tower either tonight or tomorrow morning. We need to get the whole gang together. You want to start calling people when you're done with the family.
Tonight is easier because then that'll give me the morning to plan for substitutes if I need to.
I'm pretty sure you're going to need to. You might as well get on that.
Good thing I have tenure.
Yes, it is.
In the background, and you'll hear Jessica go, "I'm eyeing your plate."
Go ahead. I'm not hungry.
Look, go enjoy time with your family. I'll see you tonight.
He's gonna hang up. He's not even gonna say anything. Why is this first happen?
Wait, I know that Wolf Spider's with Davis. I'm going to call Davis. Ask him to hand the phone to Wolf Spider.
I'm not with Davis.
Wolf Spider's with Tech Shot.
Well, Spider's not with Tech Shot.
That's I know Wolf Spider. I mean Davis is with Tech Shot.
Yeah.
No,
Spider
dang it.
in the present. Was he at the watch?
Yeah, I believe
I met Ness at the.
he was with Alias, I think, right? Unless he moved.
I had, gone to meet Midnight at the clock tower because she needed first aid and stuff.
Right.
What was that, Alice?
Nothing. Ignore me.
Okay. Um.
Well, I'd start with after Jason. I would try to get a hold of either Wolf Spider or Alias, whoever is wants to go next. And can get a hold of Midnight. I'm pretty sure Midnight does not want to answer the phone if I call her.
I don't recall if Midnight gave anybody her number besides Wolf Spider.
Comm units.
Oh yeah, I do have the comm unit.
And given your current state of things, I'm pretty sure you would want to ignore it as much as possible.
Yeah, but you don't know her current state of things.
Yeah,
I'm just
currently
giving her
the
the
only one
opportunity
who
to say that
knows
she's going to ignore it.
is Wolf Spider. And I'm purposely not letting Alias know that I'm back. He doesn't scold me either. Plausible deniability.
Either way, since I don't know your current status, the answer is I'm giving hold of everyone. Whoever wants to actually answer the phone first at this point. Or if they want to answer the phone and then call Midnight. Or whoever else.
I mean, if you call Nessa's comm, she's just going to hand it to Wolf Spider. And be like, I'm going to go lay down. Probably curl into the fetal position and die. She looks very miserable. And hungry. She's very hungry, too, on top of that. She might go steal some food.
Well, the clock tower is everyone's. There is no stealing there. Just take what you want.
No, she might go off to go steal some food.
Is at the moment no one's. We haven't finished paying it off yet.
Oh, if that hasn't happened?
Early in
How much more did we need?
Let's see. You said you were committing your 19.
I already marked those off. Yeah.
I'm confirming that, because for some reason the
Yeah.
save didn't have that noted down. Let me bring up the calculator. Because Sierra and Greg lowballed it. 19. We are 19 points short.
Okay, I'll pay off the rest.
Okay.
No, you're not going to pay it all. You're going to split it.
No. Well, because I remember the 19 is mine, I believe.
You put in 8, Greg.
Oh, yeah. Phew. Because I forgot. I did not know we were doing a new mission straight afterwards, so I still had all but 23 of mine. So 8 points. Toss your way.
How many?
8, sir.
You're
Wait, no.
8 from the last adventure. So another 8.
Well, actually, it's 19. Let's call it.
So you have 11 left to contribute.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. I'll burn the other 11.
Okay. At that point, we are only 9
So that
points.
leaves. No, you said 19, so that's 11.
That's it. Shouldn't we be 8 points short?
I will double.
Yeah, it'd be an 8 point short.
You're probably correct.
Unless you got the wrong amount. But
19 from me, 19 from Greg, 20 from Eric, 19 from Matt, 10 from Sierra. Comes out to 87, 95. So yeah, we are 8 points short.
I'll do 4 and you do 4, Matt?
that's fine.
I need to get up to 120, and I'm already at 103, so it's not going to make a difference.
There we go. We're paid off.
Yay!
It is our clock tower.
Full access and poison patches are in the clock tower.
It has insurance in case it explodes.
Yeah.
Which one? Yes, we have functioning food.
With the extra 4 points I'm contributing, I want an in-depth lab to study stuff.
We already have a lab installed. That was paid off first, actually.
Mm-hmm.
We have a
Don't worry.
lab in there.
We both wanted a lab. I think even Greg wanted a lab.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a maximum tier lab in there.
Perfect.
We had to pay that off first because we needed that for the Ignaris adventure.
Oh yeah.
I think you guys had to fashion her a hero outfit that wouldn't burn.
So yeah, all you science types got your tier 4 super lab. Knocking ridiculous modifiers off your crafting.
And all the spider.
Man, it's going to take like a decade to make my super plate. It's only going to take me like a month. Actually, probably less than that if I get Alias to help.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
They paid off the fridge. You can steal our food now.
See, no, that's no fun. She wants to go and steal the food. The food here is not stealing, it's free. Also, she's not cooking anything or making herself anything. People always make her stuff for her.
I'm not cooking. I just said
I thought you were too hurt and pain to want to do anything. You wanted to sleep.
I imagine Midnight sometimes sneaks into Jason's apartment after hours and just breaks into Jason's house and steals leftovers that Jason has marked for himself.
Yes.
Both of you to assume we don't have like prepped meals or shit like that, or experimental food pills.
And then she puts the container that she got the food out of back in the fridge.
Anyways, who's being contacted next?
Take your pick.
Yeah, essentially doing a broadcast for multicast calls.
oh, it has Zoom function.
Does now.
I mean, comms typically do.
You do have VidPhone and the ability to merge.
Yep.
We have Discord. We have a team Discord.
No, we have Harmony.
It's mostly just Midnight and Wolf Spider posting memes.
Huh?
Anyways,
I don't need to post memes on the team com for that. I got my own app for posting memes.
what's
Discord,
that?
I mean, Nessa probably shares images of her latest acquired items. Look what I found, just lying on the sidewalk. Oh my. People these days just drop tons and tons of jewelry and money on the ground.
What's it fluttering?
I believe Alias was responding.
Hey,
Or at least responding to Zoom call or whatever. To whatever communication's happening, yeah.
Hey, Alias. You want to go steal a Tachyon computer?
Very highly specific thing. Sure,
Yes.
not. Does it have anything to do with the robots being built around here?
Probably. I mean, I'm being specifically asked to destroy it, but I kind of want to put it in Links. I mean, it's the worst that happens. Links could come sitting and we have Skynet? Won't be that bad.
Nightwatch. Who's asking? Nightwatch? Government? Davis? Who?
Oh, you know him. You hang out with him a lot. He's the only person that both of us know. Who I'm not going to name for explicit reasons, as the fact that this is a phone call.
Okay. I have more to research here anyway.
Let's meet at the clock tower. God, that
I'll
sounds
probably
corny.
be there all. We're heroes. We have to be corny somehow. But yes, I'll probably be there anyways.
Cool. I already got Olympus to agree to going over there.
Yeah, Jeff.
All that's left is getting Wolf Spider to agree. And
Bitch.
and Midnight.
Oh,
I don't know what Midnight's doing. But I'm pretty sure Wolf Spider can commit Midnight.
Could the tower perhaps be a house of cards?
Go to finish.
I'll see myself out.
I guess that leaves Wolf Spiders and Midnight. Hey,
I'll let Ignars know later to hypothetically keep an ear out for things. But yeah, do your thing.
cool. I will see you then. It's a shame we don't have anyone who's Illuminati and can just teleport us around places. We're going abroad.
Don't even mention teleport around Nessa right now. Don't even. In fact, don't mention teleport or blue. Or fuck mother and robots.
I am sorry to tell you this. Well, it's a good thing that you're trying to go to sleep. You're not going to be told yet. But yeah, our opponents are Blue Man Group. Or Nessa. And Warzone, probably. And a giant robot. But, yeah, I'll call Wolf Spider, because I know Wolf Spider can get Midnight to show up at places. Even if telling Midnight that she could steal a supercomputer
Alias
would
can
work.
too. Because Nessa showed up at the last one because Alias is like, we need you. She was like, oh, cool, bet.
I didn't think about telling Alias to contact you because he said he was going to contact Norris, so it's going to be Wolf Spider. That's my train of thought, at least.
Yeah, it sounds like Wolf Spider, your phone or your comm, something is going on.
It'd be calm because I don't know his phone number.
I think I mean, it could be my burner for the app, but yeah,
Yeah. Well, I thought you had a number for the Cordial Community app.
yeah, I do. Yeah, that's why I was.
Okay. So, incoming comm.
Hello.
Hey, Wolf Spider. Would you like to go across the pond and stop an evil organization from getting super future tech that will destroy the world as we know it? Because they're evil assholes?
I'm not sure this is the best time for me for that right now. I've got some shit going on at home.
I mean, it involves people I know who will probably, unfortunately, go after you because you know me. But it is important because, but let's fix your problems, and your problems might be related to the problems that I'm wanting your help. So what's going on for you?
Oh, yeah, it was just family stuff.
Like, is someone targeting your family?
That's a hell of a
Impressed by that. I mean, I deal with mafia and organized crime. They always go after each other at some point.
As one who works with organized crime, I can second that.
As
You just
someone who's been a
disrespect someone
victim
the
of
wrong
organized-
way.
I also can.
You just have to disrespect someone the wrong way, and then suddenly family's on the table.
Or just accidentally use up your usefulness, and all of a sudden you're sleeping with the fishes.
So, sorry, I'm kind of pessimistic and jumped to that, but I gotta make sure you're okay.
I'm fine at the moment, you know.
But we're meeting at the clock tower tonight. It's not an immediate thing.
All right.
And just to give you a bit of a heads up, it involves, like I said, super future tech that can just change the world as we know it by, making nations and organizations fight and kill each other in mass scales worse than the next world war.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like more your department and Alias's department and, the Green Berets department.
I mean, it involves my colleagues, Warzone and Tech Shot to some degree, so I figured I'd ask for your help. Because, I'm going to be honest, I am getting too old for this shit.
I mean, I'll help where I can. I'm just saying, cordial community, I'm pretty sure across the pond is out of web range.
Don't worry. I'll go bother the government until they get me in hold of the Illuminati, and we'll just teleport wherever we need to go.
Mm.
It'll be fine. It'll be a day trip at worst. No, we still need to look into things. It might not even be on the other side of the world. You know those blue guys? They're related to it somehow. And they're here. So, worst comes to worst, you can just listen to what's going on and keep an eye out for things. After all, it's just all of us are getting together tonight at the clock tower.
All right.
The next morning in Jason's class. All right, kids. We have a sudden trip to Europe. 50% of your grade. You have to go.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
So, from the sound of things, then, and I do believe this was an affirmative from Alias, it sounds like everyone except for perhaps Nessa is willing to at least be at the Tower of Cards.
Oh,
sorry.
By the way,
Is that what we're really gonna call it?
It doesn't have it at the moment. It's just the clock tower.
Sorry, I'm pitching names.
Oh, by the way, Wolf Spider
that deals cards doesn't have a cool name, so it's just
the deck. Come back to the deck.
I do have one request of you before I get off the phone. Can you tell Midnight? She normally picks up the call. You answer.
Well, I will do my best to make sure she's there.
I appreciate it. See you later.
There's something I would like to kind of confirm, though, before just again kind of presuming, is Alias wanting to do anything, like now and then? Because I believe he was amenable to the group up.
AT-AT in the fucking yard.
The only notable thing is probably to. I'll probably have to wait until the meeting to possibly talk to Ignaris. But actually, you know what? I do have one thing to just kind of like stuff, or at least two things. One is to send the information of to discreetly send the information about Raging Leo and Lashing Virgo to the Zodiacs of what I found, because that's the favor they asked for. So I will discreetly have that passed to them. And I guess because either way, I'll start Alias will start looking to Project Immortal, because by the sounds of it, going to be involved, and so he's going to start trying to look into and try to remember what he can.
Okay. Just as a reminder, the basis of Project Immortal was, inspired from the kind of a proto-Freyr chassis. Not that it was not that Project Immortal was necessarily a project done by.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. This one?
Very true.
You can still be looking into that if you like. Okay.
Yeah, he'll be looking into it. And
wait, hold up. You saying that Project Immortal is related to the Proto-Freyr? Oh no. I have your prototype that you're looking for.
Oh, don't worry.
We saw
different prototype
into Project Immortal. It's a Gundam.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Don't worry. Oh, don't worry. We'll catch you up. It's
Oh, this is a different project. Similar, but not that one. Gotcha.
Project Immortal is Lynx's big brother.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I thought you were just fighting another version of Lynx.
No, Continuum and Hive Veterinarian are working on it.
Oh God.
Yep. Yeah, the whole thing.
I'm kind of sad I spent those points. I need to catch up.
Don't worry. We'll Alias will have a holographic presentation.
I must steal this. Oh well.
Okay. Before the night and the gathering in the tower tonight, is there anything I've already gone over this? Is there anything folks are wanting to prepare, do, accomplish, ignore until?
Well,
I'm gonna go steal some food.
Yeah, still some food. Okay.
Gotta make sure
Steal some food.
okay. Gotta retrack down Nessa to make sure that she's actually at the meeting.
You guys still need me
What's
there?
going on?
Who's that?
After the drive, whatever you did across the pond is probably going to be relevant.
And I guess that is one thing Alias would be worried about, to possibly check in with Nessa, but she has every right to be like, no, I'm good. Which is completely fair, because I don't want to slow down the narrative any, so please continue.
I'll split the difference. You want food, I need to check on my aunt, and we all both need to be at the meeting. Why don't you come to my place, we'll get pancakes, it'll be a thing.
He's going to meet family.
Come to your place?
You don't have to come inside, you could creep outside the window until I'm done checking in on her, and then we could go get the pancakes. This way I don't have to...
Yeah, I feel like it's too soon in our relationship for that.
You've been rearranging crap in my room for weeks.
And I haven't been caught.
My point is you've been...
Hopefully not. Well, yeah, but I haven't met your family.
I didn't say you had to meet them if you didn't want to. I just said I need to go that direction for a minute.
Okay.
These two things can be completely disconnected.
Well, they're right. All right, I'll tag along. I'll just wait outside in the dark, in the cold, with my aching, breaky pains.
You're doing that by choice.
I don't think I'll ever teleport again.
Hold up. Did you hurt yourself by trying to teleport across the world?
No, she heard
No, I.
too much stuff, but we don't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Well,
thought it
we
was
know
the.
it now.
That one sucks, but I was expecting that you'd hurt yourself trying to teleport too far.
No.
If it's
She knows her limit.
do it.
Oh. I thought it was right. If you that went too far, you took damage. Not
No,
mass.
take too much, you take damage.
Now,
Yeah.
if you wanted to rapid port, I would have there be a stamina roll because I imagine that eventually gets taxing.
Was going to until I took as much damage as I did. I was like, nope, I'm not going anywhere. That was enough. Like, I think right now my HP is up to 28 of 43. So yeah, which has me just above wounded.
How was stealing a hard drive that taxing?
She didn't.
It wasn't the hard
It was the chair.
Yeah.
and the people. I was like, what, 10 people? 10 people in a chair.
Oh,
I took more in a chair and the rest.
that's right. Because you were asked by the Blue Man Group to go save people. That's right.
I offered my services so they'd let me go.
I remember now.
Yep. And I got a chair out of it, some juicy information bits because they didn't take it when they left, and PTSD from a fuck mothering robot.
I will say this does prove that Nessa can be very distracting, as even as a part of her ability set. It's like shit.
Yes. I'm still mad they left me to die, though. I'm still mad at that. I thought we had come to some sort of understanding.
Well, once you get the information from me, you'll understand who they are.
The subordinates are being extra dickish.
Well, now they have no problem. The boss bet not come after me. I'm telling you, I'm ratting all of them out. They left me there. They left me to die.
Yeah, I guess I'll leave her a silk blanket and a beanbag chair to chill on while I just make sure Chelsea's okay and drop off the bagels because
Shit, you can just.
since she's
sell
being
some
extra and not
items.
coming inside.
Chelsea, which I do believe has not been seen that often.
She appeared in the first episode, and I think that's it.
Which
Oh no, she was also at our last band practice when I had to run out of the recording studio.
which looks like this. For those who can see the.
What's this?
Hot Chelsea.
Hey, she make good food. Very good.
So you're delivering those bagels, was it?
Yeah, delivering the bagels, making sure she's okay. Nobody's kicked in the window or anything.
Everything's fine. Though, you asking?
Because I got an ominous message from Davis, and I wanted to make sure everything was okay. That idiot with the bow is back. All the police, in theory, have him. I don't know what he got up to before I got him locked down. Whatever it is, seems to have Davis spooked.
He'd mentioned that there were some ghosts that he had to deal with. It's not involving you, is it?
No, he told me to stay out of it.
Good. I thought.
I like her.
How many bagels did you get?
It was, like a, pack, something, 2 roll thing. So probably like a dozen.
Well, it certainly sounds like then that we have some time. She'll provided you handed her
Yeah.
the package. She'll remove a few. One clearly clearly meant for you, as she's assuming that you're just going to be um um she'll make the comment of there's been some gig offers recently. I'd like to go over with you.
All right. Can't stay super long, but I try, to discuss that, I think.
Nessa's outside trying not to eavesdrop. Wants to take out her phone, but it has sensitive information on it, and she's afraid to use it.
Is this personal or band related? People use the word band to refer to.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I got somebody outside who's being too extra to come inside, so
Nessa purposely ignoring that
Not
comment.
trying to sneak anyone in.
Ooh, challenge accepted.
Who is it?
friend from school.
Is there a particular reason why they're being shy?
I don't know. I get the sense they don't people well.
They involved with
I mean, I'm not human.
Sort of. They're the ones who got us that weird gig at the museum, dedication thing or whatever it was. And
Oh wait, is this a groupie?
pretty sure she's not a groupie.
He's like spreading jam over the bagel. It's clear that Chelsea wants to like discuss things with you, but she also doesn't just want to leave a person like at the door. So she'll walk over to the door. Um, heading the now jammed bagel.
I don't know where Nessa's creeping, but like look in that direction. It's like, incoming.
She's probably like on the sidewalk, like on the beanbag, just curled up.
Oh, we're in an apartment building, so if you're doing that, you're in the stairwell.
Oh, okay, then yeah, she's just in the stairwell, just curled up. Like, oh. She sits up like, maybe I could hide somewhere.
Well, if you're in the stairwell, he's not warning you. I thought you were like creeping on a roof somewhere.
Oh, no. She would have stayed down low. Because if she was on the roof, she might have been tempted to start peering into people's, homes and windows and like, ooh, what's that? She'd be tempted. Roofs are for sleuthing. Stairwells are for resting.
So open the door, look around.
She's pulling a Drax. If she remains very, very still, she's invisible.
You know, whatever happens, you brought this on yourself.
Gonna be cute, but be a little too much. Uh, you'll hear a voice from the kind of or main area since you're stairwell. You can come in to me. I have jam.
Jam. Nessa's stomach's growls. It's just like, damn it. Hunger strikes again. And she will come in dragging the blanket that's just like clutching it in her hands and like, you mentioned food?
I mentioned food. You were all like, no, I want to wait.
I have bagels, jam, some leftover enchilada.
I don't know what enchiladas are, but it sounds yummy. Is it maybe a meat dish?
Can I get a perception roll?
It can have meat in it.
For me?
Yes.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, hold on, that's a 1. Ah, that's my roll.
Everything is good.
Everything is awesome.
Because Chelsea has a poker face. She'll what you and come on into me. I'll get you fed.
Yes, food.
I offered you. It's official. You're still more.
It's not the same.
Because it's fingers for you. She's just been referring to her as shy.
Yeah.
I don't know if Spanish is in Nessa's repertoire, or else she'd realize that's what she's been referred to as well.
And you see, you've already met this person, so you're not meeting anybody you haven't met already. So this is not anything new.
Oh, I met her before?
This is the person you would have had to have talked to book the band. She's also our manager.
Oh, I mean, Nessa hired people to do that. She just signed the checks.
My people.
So you're just meeting my people now, I guess.
And she's like, oh, these people seem very popular on this YouTube thing. Hire them.
Yes, they are quite excellent on MeToo. Yes.
Chelsea, as she's coming in from the door, presumably with Nessa behind her, will mouth to Justin. Take it. She recognizes it as your weapon. It's actually made out of it, yeah?
Just shrug.
her look is a little a little stern, as if to say, be careful. You might out yourself. Oh, is kind of the stare she's giving. It's like she'd give a firm gesture towards it, but this is behind her right now, so it would be rather obvious.
We're just watching the auras go off like colored flags as we're not having this conversation.
Looking back and forth, like, okay. Do I even want to know? No, we just want to eat the food and get out.
We'll be reckless.
I'm sorry, but now I can imagine is Aura Morse code.
Yep. But yeah, you can definitely get food. You can get the enchiladas. The the enchiladas used to be more cheese than chicken in terms of the types available. There it is now more chicken option than cheese option.
Mm,
David said a lot of it.
that's okay.
And
Nessa will say
unfortunately,
she likes, and we'll
not
request the rest.
it is 2 o'clock in the morning here, and it is my cutoff time. So, night, everyone.
Is there anything?
You're breaking up like a helicopter, Matt.
Are you heading out?
Yeah, I have work. I have to be up in 5 hours. So,
Hey, good night.
Sleep well.
good night.
I will let you know the thing that I believe would interest Varos, because I believe it's coming up soon.
Alright, good night.
Yep. Okay. So really the point here was kind of, stop by, check in.
Check in, apparently get some food.
Yeah. Well, in that case then, you guys can, certainly have a short time here. Chelsea, if she gets wind that there is again stuff going on here, will be giving you looks. But yeah, so between the bagels and the enchiladas and the jam, people get food, people get drink. There is a little bit of a culture clash in the refrigerator. Between decisively Hispanic ingredients and then decisively shall we say bean potato, very American ingredients
Mm,
in terms of density.
The staples of democracy.
But yeah, so unless there's anything in particular that you would want to bring up or shenanigan during this time, it will go relatively smoothly.
We are still stopping for pancakes afterwards, though, just FYI.
Okay. Yep. You guys can go and get your pancakes. You can steal your pancakes if you'd like. You are skilled enough that I believe you can steal pancakes without much of an issue. There's generally not much security on pancakes.
Yeah, no, she would like sit there in the booth and eat the pancakes, and then when Justin blinked, she would just like teleport out into the street.
Ultimately, everyone would going not that floor. That is the Galaxy Quest floor. There for, I'm sure, cosmetic reasons.
I mean, it's there because it's required for the function of the clock tower, but
It's very crunchy.
that's how gears work.
Gears of War.
Why is Nessa so tiny?
Science.
Flavor ones in costume. Change. I guess collateral really doesn't need to change costumes. Just collateral. Everyone knows what collateral is. Now I remember earlier mentioning Agnostic. Were you wanting to invite her as well?
I might ask her afterwards, depending on how things go, because because Davis inadvertently did bring up a good point that it is a little bit of a meta knowledge, but Elias is going with the assumption that everybody's going. So it's like, okay, hey Ignaris, we're taking a trip across the pond. You might want to essentially prep her for in case there's trouble and none of us are around. That was more or less the prep, but this will be like post meeting stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, well, you guys are now in the Watcher, which I have switched over to. I don't have a lab map yet, so I just have the main clock towery part, which does look like it has a computer thingy on its desk, so that's useful.
Thank you, Odd Maps. However you say it. Patreon.com.
Okay, so why are we all here?
I believe that is a collateral question.
Sorry, I was stuffing my face with food. I'm asking everyone to be here because apparently some old skeletons in my closet have decided to come out. And my friend told me that it's an issue. That he wants me for, and well, given that of the small group that includes my friend, who I don't know if you know him, Wolf Spider, but I know Alias, you know him. It's Davis. He has told me about Project Immortal coming out of the woodworks. Project Immortal is something that does not officially exist in the government files. And
Wolf
it's
Spider ran into it today, actually, passing you the file we got. Sorry to get you off.
cool. Makes it even easier. Basically, it's a tachyon computer future tech thing that I don't even know what to fucking call it at this point. The
Organization name. Do you remember what it is?
well, we have orb now, and then there's that from my past.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, I don't know what to call them right now. I'm gonna go with their original name. It's ICANN. International Criminal whatever. I know what it is. I'm gonna say it to you, but I can't remember it. Long story short, it's the Blue Man Group. You know, the people who tried to bomb us when they tried hunting a vampire. Those guys. Needless to say, an operation that involved myself, Warzone, and Tech Shot was to stop said Blue Man Group from making this supercomputer that would have been used to make a portal to God knows where. Yes, magic. As we all know exists, unfortunately.
Given that you've said the actual name of the of the ICANN group, can I get a either a like esoteric history roll or sorcery roll from Alias? I know he's been doing some studying into the context of things. Nice. Okay. Um, Nictelios, which is the in part of ICANN. You are aware is a allegedly a being that was passed away by rather imprisoned by Nodens. Nodens more specifically there it is. Hmm. More specifically was imprisoned somewhere, because this is more of a bars thing at this point. Somewhere in or around um where Olympus is thought to be. Not Olympus the hero, Olympus the um
Who imprisoned this person? Odin?
Nodens. Nodens is also known as Lord of the Great Abyss.
Odin?
There's an S on it. It's Nodens. In Odens. You do know that it has a Celtic basis.
Yeah, I just literally looked it up. And Nodens sealed away ICANN, supposedly.
Well, ICANN is the International Criminal Alliance of differentiation of Nichilius, which is the being that was sealed away. So the initial encounter appeared to be that ICANN was using the tachyonic computer system to try to get to break the seal or something concerning Nichilius.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Alias will have his mask off. That way, it's just for just familiarity's sake. As soon as he hears "I can" and it's like, oh, the particular verbiage. Oh, and you said they're the Blue Man Group, right? That we
Blue Man
that
Group is
ran
a
with the
part of them.
Frayers, or is a part of them?
Where's the other one?
Well, that certainly explains a lot,
Now,
as
I
well as
don't
their
know what
naming.
Project Immortal is, but it's related to what I did that is classified, which is related to a tachyon computer to try to open a portal to God knows where. And like I said, it involves my former colleagues. One is a mercenary who's now being paid to do it, as what David has told me. Why he would decide to do this as a mercenary, I don't know. And the other is the backstabbing asshole, who... The backstabbing asshole, I don't really care about him. Put down. And, well... That's what I know. We have a bit of investigation we have to do, and... I don't know about you, but preventing an evil organization from summoning deities that will do horrible things to people sounds like a good idea.
Start, I can give some context. I can. Now that you have given what they stand for, explains a lot. For one thing, Nactilius, which is their end part of the name, is some kind of mythical being that was imprisoned by, I believe, Celtic god around where Olympus, the mountain, is supposedly. This probably explains our first meeting with them with the vampire. And secondly, the project Immortal that you speak of, it is based off of, is now being more iterated on. Alias will bring it up on the projection holographic or whatever. There's now a Mark II variant that the High Veterinarian and the Continuum are attempting to work on. It's what Continuum was doing at the factory. He was attempting to make, I guess, another blueprint or something like that, so they're likely putting either a part of it or a part of the tachyon computer you're talking about, or just implanting it wholesale. So yeah, I'm in.
Wait, what is Project Immortal? I know what it is as a player.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that because I'm technically collateral doesn't.
So I'm guessing another giant robot.
Damn it! Someone made a more giant robot than me. Name.
If this is involving giant robots, I think I'm good.
I do have a clarification question. For collateral. Did your summary actually include more detail as to what what the involvement is, or do you just say what you said?
I would want to give details on what the potential problem is and why I'm asking for everyone to. And enough background to mention that the Blue Man Group is the problem, combined with two named people that we are aware of.
Okay, because you were given the information of who made the tachyon computer. I just wasn't sure if you.
Who made it? I don't recall. I thought it was the Blue Man Group.
No. Dr. Kepler made it. I can't just brought him in because he could.
I feel like we're supposed to know that name from somewhere else.
Well,
Art.
Huh?
Are familiar with that name.
Wait, what was the name?
Dr. Kepler, which is someone who I would mention, yes.
Dr. Kepler, who's that?
Remember?
Probably one of the people you rescued.
Remember the black market medic that you brought in, I believe, around the pilot?
Oh yeah, him. Oh, it's him?
Yeah, that's Dr. Kepler.
Oh, that's my to go to, off the books doctor. When people accidentally shoot me.
Yeah. I also have a question. Is Nessa keeping the drive?
I mean, they didn't take it.
Well, I think David's saying, that the stuff we're talking about relates to the drive, so you're kind of sitting on a piece of plot.
You can keep it. I'm not going to stop you from doing it. I'm just confirming that you kind of what you're.
Are you going to share the plot rock?
Yeah, no, I got that. Right now, she's not saying anything about the drive.
Okay.
She will show an image of the big motherfucking robot that tried to kill her, and the men she tried to save.
And bring that in.
And we'll say that they tried to speak in code around her. You didn't understand what they were saying. And then go to a whole spiel about how they left her to die and how they tried to kidnap her. Huh?
That kind of the point of speaking in code is that people don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but how rude. How dare they do so around me? Especially when I was helping their person out, who fell from the sky, by the way.
That's.
But no,
they're an
I
evil
was
cult
trying
who
to
wants
be
to release
a
gods.
big damn hero, like you guys said, and that got me nowhere. Except chased by a fucking robot and its dropship.
What does the dropship look like?
I will also show an image of the ship we saw fly overhead towards the thingy that did not belong to the Blue Man Group.
Well, cool. That means Warzone has Project Immortal, and Project Immortal may or may not have the thing that TechShot is looking for. And where was this at, Nessa? Well, not Nessa. Midnight?
I don't know where it was at. I know where I ported to after I tried to run away.
Where was that?
Was it Dubai? Oh, Libya. There we go. Yeah. Now, maybe if I get it within range, I know what the area looks like. I can go back, but I am in no condition to port anytime soon.
Cool. That's fine. So, you ran away to Libya. Unfortunately, how far can you teleport?
Oh, the Blue Man Group helped me get there.
No, that's fine, but you said they left you to die and then you escaped by teleporting to Libya. So how far are you able to teleport?
Somebody will have
to get to Libya.
I don't think you can teleport from here to Libya.
Well, we know you can't do it from here. He's trying to figure out a radius of where you figure out where you started.
Oh, well, I mean, let's see. Teleport is rank 5, so
we not
whatever
next to it.
Not one that's been updated since I leveled it up, unless you went back and leveled it up. I mean,
Okay. Yep.
yeah. I think I leveled it up. I don't think I was always rank 5. I think I did level it up. But I could be wrong.
You don't have extended range on it, do you?
Nope.
Okay, so
That would just
too
be
hard to calculate that out, assuming my computer stops chugging.
Mhm.
30 meters per rank, so 120 meters per rank, so 5 times 120, so 600 meters?
Yep. What he said, 600 meters. And the people there, they were very nice. They fed me.
600 meters?
Yep.
You only teleported once, and that's where you ended up?
I thought you did a quote unquote running teleport.
That's what the times 4.
Okay.
It's 30 meters per rank. 30 times 4 is 120. 120 times 5 is...
What? Fun?
Okay, so a 600-meter circle somewhere in Libya.
Yeah, assuming something didn't dramatically extend her range somehow.
Hopefully not.
I mean, you said there was a giant fuck-covering robot chasing you? What, for
You
like a
said what?
city or something?
A city?
Like, you were being chased by a giant robot. Like,
Yes.
were you in a
Not
city
in
or something?
I guess it was a city. Hold on. I saw it in the Transformer movie where like people and there's like buildings. It's called something, but like people aren't allowed to go there. Or you have to have like clearance to go there. I don't know what it's called, but it was that.
Technically, going on any military base in existence is that, so that doesn't really narrow it down. Is it like some cultural site?
No, it belonged to the Blue Man Group.
Dead Knight, are you able to share what you see?
Yeah. She will link and show them what the compound looked when she landed from the plane.
Okay, if people are accepting this link, I will change maps so you guys have can know kind of what the terrain and area.
Cool.
Mind you, I couldn't save everyone. But I saved 20 people.
Now, can you see it, or is there some sort of vision thing that I have going on? I thought I had everyone be.
I can
this
see.
time. Okay.
Yeah, I can see.
A funny little flicker thing, but it's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of
Storm going on.
it reminds me of the base and that movie with Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum and like the aliens, and they were like all there, and the president was giving like this epic speech. Only there was no president here. Just a bunch of guys in blue suits that were dead or dying.
Yeah. This wouldn't happen to ring any bells for aliens, would it?
I was actually about to ask for a knowledge roll.
I am so afraid if this is like meta knowledge or something, but it's just like, or being genre savvy, it's like,
It's just the fact that it was supposedly Libya. That's the part that confuses me.
They also have a base here. I can't legally teleport you guys there, but if you threaten my life, I could take you there. Just know that we probably won't be able to get out because they put some barrier on it that was like, you can't leave.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
learn one day.
You're telling me that you can just put me in a base full of terrorists, and I can just not care about the rules anymore? Huh.
I didn't say that.
I don't think anyone would care. At least not the government wouldn't.
Knowledge 26, good sir.
26. Okay. Yes, this facility. You were at a less developed version of it. This is the facility where the more mech-like iteration of the Fenrir was being developed. And where the beginnings of some kind of schism was occurring. As this the Proto Fenrir development facility was also home to a number of collected artifacts and technologies in order to develop defenses against what uh, what the group refers to um, as the un, as the unknown history or the shadow
The void.
past, depending on which individual member we're talking to. Um, but from what you're seeing here, it's clear that initial prototyping research and development base evolved or developed into more of a for lack of a term, a kind of Area 51 site where both intelligence and research and development was gathered and being such a facility that um, would, at the very least, house the location of devices such as the Tachyon computer, if not housing it physically there. Um, so, um, I, from what at least is being shared, there's not an indication that it is physically there. But you are also recalling, with only half context, a
Yeah, hell, gun.
number of a number of codes which, like clearance codes, which may or may not still work, given the age of your memory. Um, to,
Good.
the larger circular area, the kind of main looking area, kind of off to the side if you're zoomed out, is the facility that you're remembering. The buildings around that on the map are add-ons compared to when you're actively remembering. You are also recalling that, as I mentioned, defenses against the unseen or the shadowed history. You are recalling that the heated discussions at the time going on was how to deal with it, what more specific methods to use. Do you have any general questions which you think memories pertaining to this location may be helpful?
The question I can think of is, could Alias lead them there?
Yes, you do. You do know. You do know it's a detective.
Okay.
This is in fact, to be more clear, place that you were talking to indirectly talking to Davis about. In the
I wondered, as soon as you said like mechs in the desert, it's like, oh. So yeah, after sharing the vision, Alias will just look around for a bit, a minute or two being quiet, and then say, I know where to find it.
Well, that was easy.
Ta-da! Also, I'm going to replay for them the footage of the guys talking in the language that I do not know when I was in the room. Maybe somebody knows what they're saying.
You mean the conversation that was happening in the roulette base?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll roll that languages roll.
I would say people can make languages rolls, except for Alias. You don't need to make a language roll. Because Alias will immediately recognize it as Bolak.
God damn it! I'm seeing the writing on the wall. I'm peeling back the layers that the GM has made. Oh, it hurts so. You bastard!
And 22, 27, 30.
Translate.
Translate this.
Yeah, any of you past bastards speak this? Maybe I've run into it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that roll. It was a good roll for 2D.
That's an amazing roll for 2D.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Is the content of the conversation is average. It's more the fact that Bolak is incredibly obscure. So that's where the difficulty spikes.
Yeah. Why?
Well, he knows it. I rolled a 30 and he has an 18.
30 might do it. I'm not expecting the 18 to land.
18. You only know the language because you've heard it spoken before. It's kind of like hearing someone speak French. You go, I know that's French.
So you recognize the language.
Merci.
Not that you know it.
Yeah.
Let's see, you said your roll was a 30, so you beat the difficulty by 3, which means you get a literal
literal translation.
Power of overconfidence.
And could be a little stymied if they're using colloquialisms.
And to be fair, if I remember correctly, last time Bolak was used, he was able to understand it as well. You just have to make one more difficulty roll, and then you're fluent.
I don't speak Bolak. I only speak its dialect, Harvey.
I thought you were going to make a comment about Esperanto.
I could, but although it was much easier to make a deep, cut reference Batman joke.
Okay. Are you guys, Nessa? Are you still maintaining the link?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case,
I mean, I have to show them the thing. So,
given that telepathic link is established, I is it correct for me to presume then that the translation would effectively be coming from Alias, given Alias's fluency?
I think that would be fair.
Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay, I didn't expect you to reference that. Okay. Hmm.
Small crumbs.
The conversation was in the beginning. It was a lot of alarm that a elf for one from the moon has just appeared. And largely the discussion was of what to if she should just be captured, given the fact that she brought one of their own here, if she did something. Others were there was also suggestions in the conversation between and his fellow blue folks to if if they could get any information from her. So questions about should she be interrogated, concerning recent incursion and movements that they've been tracking, and more specifically, perhaps even what is going on with the with
I'm interacting directly on my agent.
as there is a um as there is a concern in that could um could very well be a infiltrator, since they're aware that the moon has been here, so there's a concern of more specifically if they need to repair something on on a larger scale to um, prevent what they're referring to as moonfall. More specifically, it's a implication that the people of the moon, quote unquote, returning with Commander Steele, will assuage them, um, as as sort of the point in a conversation where he pulled out the red and black bracelet, which due to the comments, because they're the women group is speaking rather freely because they are under the impression that she doesn't understand Bolak, so they can be speaking more openly about things that she won't know what the fuck about.
He didn't. You guys will sense her confusion and her fear and her I got to get the F out of here.
So when she actually initially accepts the bracelet, the subordinates are rather surprised at her ignorance. Because the bracelet is a the the phrasing is a multi-band, which Alias um, are um, are familiar with conceptually.
Fucking damn it!
The as that particular technology was being explored as a connective interface for for the Freyr. Though since you have gotten a Freyr, you realize that apparently that direction of what amounts to a neural interface either never came to fruition or was or was deemed problematic. For whatever reason, current models don't have that. But so you can derive from that the bracelet is a form of control bracelet. Given what you're seeing after she puts it on, it and with how Steel is talking, it's not so much you're a zombie slave thing. It is a compulsion to fulfill intended commands. Hence why Steel phrased things very specifically to you, to you, Midnight, about like, not allowing harm to the troops, not betraying secrets, and that your objective is to get the intelligence safely away and return it to their base. Which is why I would have actually had you made rolls if you were to take actions that would be counter to that, because you were talking about leaving them, but you never actually left them with taking the drive with you until after the bracelet was removed.
And then they left me.
Yes.
And I love loopholes.
Yeah, it's a form of it's a form of, again, subjugation versus slavery. If you're getting the distinction I'm trying to make there, it can certainly be used as a as a slave device, though. Given it. But yeah, so it can be used for like what they use it for to ensure that deals with sketchy people are made. It can also be used to possibly compel the truth out of people, or ensure someone captured from an enemy side will aid them.
After seeing all this, Alias just kind of deeply sighs. It's like, wow, would you look at that? All these years of me searching, even for a whisper of who made me or who I was affiliated with. And here they are at the doorstep.
Again, I can't willingly take you there, but if you threatened my life, I could drop you off in their base.
A thing for their time, but for the present. So, to put us back on track, I apologize for the meandering I put us on, but to be more succinct, the situation we have is that Warzone and the Continuum assumably are attempting to find or take the Tachyon computer and implement it into their new robotic device of some sort. Turning to Midnight, you didn't happen to see the computer, did you?
Like at the other base?
Yeah. At the
I mean,
desert base.
I wasn't good with computers, but yeah, there was a computer there.
And wait, they had you take data. Did you keep the data?
More or less, they left me with it. But before you say anything, I am legally unable to give it to you.
When is legal ever?
But you also mentioned that we should threaten
Hey.
you to go fight the terrorists. So Nessa,
They didn't threaten me. They kind of sort of did threaten to kidnap me off the streets.
let me rephrase
I
that.
did volunteer to go help them save their people.
But Midnight,
Again,
you also
that was
mentioned
the
that
right
you won't tell us where their base is unless we threaten you to take us there.
Yes.
So, Midnight, will you please give us the data that you have stolen? Or do I need to go make you have to learn harsh lessons?
Be very specific. What type of harsh lessons?
The
She's
kind
like
that
trying to coach you into saying something specific.
the kind that will involve possibly leaving you crippled or dead. Does that work?
Yes, that works fine. She will give them the hard drive.
Now that we have the hard drive, I'm just going to look at you like, why did it have to be phrased that way?
Because I already told them that I wasn't going to give it to anybody but them. So I am nothing but a woman of my word, honor code and all that. So I couldn't just hand it over. But I did tell them that my life comes first. So if you threaten my life, I have no choice but to hand it over. And I specifically named you specifically as the person who I was not going to stop from obtaining any evidence should you want it.
Collateral is just going to start dying of laughter.
I held up my end of the bargain, so they can't say I had anything otherwise to do with it.
Are you trying to say something, Chris?
No.
Okay. But after hearing all that, all Alias does, Midnight, is just pat you on the head, as in good job.
Thank you. Although I don't think I will do it again anytime soon. Being a hero is hard.
Knowing it, no one asked you to.
I will sleuth in the shadows where I belong.
So, a hard drive.
Yep. That's power, you don't have anything. And there is
Slowly peeling. We're slowly peeling away your layers of narrative, GM.
us.
We will find the truth.
Oh, yes, you will. I imagine you'll find 80% of it.
What, did we just get an 80% lower for you or something? We have to finish the final steps?
Well, no.
No, it's 80% concentrated power of will.
Make natural leaps to or not. Are you wanting to access the drive?
No, we're just going to leave it.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we will access it.
Yep. Well, you will need no rolls because of the memory triggers of various security clearances that was brought on by the more solid imagery of the base that Midnight was able to give.
Fine. We have
activate PTSD. Go.
No, this is like a telltale or a point and click adventure where you just do it the first time accidentally. We did it just correctly the entire time.
Okay. There's lots of information on here, but presumably, I'm presuming you're wanting to narrow it down for your current situation.
But we have access to it in case they need it.
Oh, trust me, I will totally use all this information to make a Lynx Mark II.
Um,
I believe this isn't just the Immortal project. This is assumably their information from the entire base. So yeah, it's worse.
That's what I said. I'm going to make a Lynx Mark II, and it's going to have super awesome magical shields and can teleport. I remember what the Freyers have.
Yeah, good luck paying.
Fucking bullshit.
That's a bit of bullshit. The Blue Man Group, which in these files they refer to themselves as Cipher. They also reference defenses and distractions against the other Cipher.
Cipher slackers.
With a tone that says that other Cipher group. And they were involving themselves with the International Criminal Alliance of shit.
Knickknacks?
Of the Cheliacs, of Nictalius, because it wasn't, it was to help them, ultimately not to aid them, but to try to contain the entity that they were trying to unleash.
A quick clarification. ICANN is not the Blue Man Group?
No, the Blue Man, the Blue Man Group, in the files refers to himself as
Cipher.
As Cipher.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Just making sure.
They also make note of defenses against the other Cipher.
Other Cipher. Cipher with a Y. Their Cipher with an I. But yes, continue. Sorry.
Their intention was to, well, if they're going to be breaching this anyway, and that's not good, then we might as well aid them to use their own tachyon computer to contain it in our possession and not theirs, with the clear intent of analyzing it. In the same kind of MO for the in the pilot concerning the vampire, they were seeking it out to contain it and then analyze it. They were not they were not expecting interference from the military or Night Watch. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's why the that cipher group was there and encountered by Collateral and Shot. So they were working together, but for different ends. In the case of ICANN, they literally wanted to free the being and worship it according to the psych profiles drawn up by Cipher. They were suspecting that ICANN was under influence, indicating that whatever seal was being used must not have been perfect, as clearly over a long time enough people were influenced or sensitive to whatever control was going on in order to organize a way to try to free it. According to the reports, the damage to the system created a anomalous event that you're not even quite sure what it is. That partially engulfed Tech Shot. More specifically, because Cypher is detailed, it encompassed Tech Shot's right arm and put him into a severe state of shock, but not immobility.
Alan.
Dr. Kepler escaped in the chaos of things going on. Clearly very irritated as from what they're able to find afterwards. Dr. Kepler was brought in to create the ultimate hacking system, basically. So the same intel that brought Collateral in of a an absolute cyber warfare weapon, which clearly he was lied to about.
There's a reason why I blew it up in the past. I found out what it was, and I went Doom Guy on it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
They're associated with this are a number of addendum files concerning they wouldn't use concerning Lieutenant Colonel Kreese, aka Warzone. Basically attempting to not so much infiltrate, but find out things about the Cipher group. It seems that his intentions were to basically kind of get back at them for the entire blunder that happened during the operation. Though further addendums seem to indicate that Kreese Warzone is had been redirecting efforts find out to find out information concerning the Tachyon computer. And had attempted a number of information probes concerning a subject called Zodolic. Ultimately, clearly, to put that into the now, Warzone, with the help of Orb, has been able to create Project Immortal, which would have successfully gotten the information if Midnight hadn't gotten to it first, in terms of like information of where the Tachyon computer is. Which, by the way, you do now have that location because it's in the file. It was not.
Oh boy!
I mean, yes, it's at the Roulette Base, isn't it?
It is in listed as the Macello base in Roulette City or Roulette Bay.
Knew it. It's like you don't have to go far after all. It's in our backyard.
else did I give you?
God.
Tech shot stuff.
If I recall correctly, if I heard it right, the file was referencing that TechShot was one of the cipher groups people.
Tech shot was associated with Nightwatch.
Because essentially he blames Nightwatch and Davis out of character for basically making him lose his arm and go probably a little stir crazy, went mercenary, went rogue, and all the fun stuff. Warzone, well, did Warzone stuff.
Because TechShot was exposed to quote unquote a quantum event. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, but Davis isn't Nightwatch. That's an organization name, isn't it?
I believe I revealed this, so I don't mind saying it again. TechShot has, at the very least, inferred that Davis is the reason why he was on detached duty for Operation Crosslight.
Because remember, TechShot was working with Nightwatch, but he was not Nightwatch.
Well, the Cipher group seems to have labeled him as a part of Nightwatch.
Oh yes, but I was reminding Eric of what he knew because he knew better.
Yeah, I knew that he was working with us, but I don't recall Davis being Nightwatch.
Davis wasn't around during it. He was just he was the one that he was allegedly the one that sent TechShot there, that assigned TechShot the assignment.
And TechShot was told to work in Crosslight with me by Nightwatch. Okay.
I can only go into so much clarification with that because TechShot's origin was compartmentalized and not given to you.
That's fine. I'm just going off of what was told to me.
Yeah.
TechShot blames Davis for sending him to the thing that I was a part of where he lost his arm and went crazy. The Cipher Group says that he was working for Nightwatch when he went with me to technically do the whole thing the first time. And the person who sent him with me was Davis. And he was working with Nightwatch at that time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, TechShot said that he's not Nightwatch. He was working with Nightwatch. So, by definition, and just connecting lines that may not even actually exist, Davis is Nightwatch. Or was Nightwatch, technically.
Only a deduction. Which I can neither confirm nor deny.
Cool. I'm gonna go bother Davis about this later.
Again, there's a ton of other information here. Since, instead of
we have the whole damn thing.
Did a very roundabout thing because I was expecting the hacker to be available, but now we have the entire drive, so there's more information on here, just not necessarily pertaining to what's going on. Do you have any questions concerning the situation which you think the drive could unveil or shed light on? What was that?
I want to know what it says about midnight.
Given that all the files in here are written in Volak, you would be relying on Alias to pull that information. Does Alias want to do a search for midnight?
Alias will give Midnight a patient look. I'm sorry, but we will look later. Is that okay? I
Yeah.
owe you. I owe you for this because this is. I can answer a lot.
Well, there's a way you can pay me back.
And that would be.
Should come out one night with me.
I guess
I
we
won't
don't
promise
either.
need
you
that
not to do
much.
anything too illegal. And if I happen to take something, I promise to put it back.
I have a suggestion. You could just steal from the organized crime groups.
Look, I don't want anybody that has a giant ass robot or has a friendship bracelet that will make me their slave. I am good.
They're clearly not an organized crime group. That's something different. I was just talking about like
Midnight.
that one
We can
syndicate.
talk. We can
or-
talk later, but does anyone else have any ideas of what to look up? Alias, well, to be perfectly frank, I'm kind of. I think I'm a bit too close to the situation and having a possibly existential crisis to think of what to do presently. Does anyone have anything they want me to look for?
I would
Well, since we
begin.
I
since we
mean-
know where we need to go, shouldn't we look up schematics of the base and security protocols? I don't know, password, passkeys, so we don't have to go in blindly and get caught by the bad guys and have friendship bracelets placed on us
And that's why
and turn us into zombies.
I mean, to be entirely honest, based on what happened before, you could just teleport us into their break room. And then
However, by the sound of it, they also are having stuff. They already have devices to fend off that kind of teleportation. Therefore, it's likely we need to prepare for contingencies. But that is a good point. Let's start looking at schematics and what we're dealing with.
Yeah, I'm not going to be teleporting anytime soon.
And
well, if we're not
honestly,
teleporting, then I could just. I'm pretty sure Lynx and I could put a hole through a couple walls to get to where we need to go.
and honestly, Collateral, we might need to let Davis know about this. This is.
Well, he
'Cause
wants
this
me
is
to
his thing.
continue whatever it is. Obviously, is a device related to making a portal by a cult. And for some reason, this organization, Cypher, whatever, I don't give a shit, have it. And Davis wants me to retrieve it. So I'm going to retrieve it one way or the other. No, I can't retrieve it. It's no longer going to exist.
Before I get started on looking, is everybody else in onto the plan or wanting to come with?
Come with on what? I thought you were looking at the computer.
Oh no! Well, I don't know. Apologies. I am processing a lot of information.
I thought you were talking about going to the computer for schematics and key cards and shit.
I think he's referring to when we go deal with the base of the secret pseudo-government organization. They might be contenders for being the Illuminati for what they do. Who knows?
Illuminati. Or at least they're not assumably aligned with them.
No, Illuminati's actually a thing. I was saying that as a joke. I'm going to have to really bother Davis about this now.
Technically, they're the ones that contacted me about magic.
I'm going to have to add you to that list now. The people I have to bother later.
Mm-hmm. Join me and then return to the after processing all this information. But yes, schematics.
Schematics, okay.
Schematics, codes, and all of it.
As I noted earlier when I was last on this map, the clearly humanoid experimentation going on the map isn't actually going on the map. Midnight Game.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Midnight was originally on the map. So I just
Yeah, this map.
out there.
RMI. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the facility. If you scroll up a little bit, you will see that there is a ground level. This, as people may suspect based off of the name, is located in Marcello Park.
That the park with the UFO?
That the park with the what?
UFO.
No.
Where's the different park? Deus Ex Heart, Eat Your Heart Out.
It's surface cover is that of a meteorological station. Having the perfect place in the bay for getting air currents and things of that nature. The subterranean area, as much as it is a base, which has some other levels to it, as you can see by looking at the base, including as you have access to drive, you are aware of a secret rail tunnel, which is what's right over here. It is behind a fake wall. Yes, even their secret facility has secret doors in it. Their defenses includes a what amounts to a spatial stabilization grid, i.e., anti-teleportation. It or to put it in mechanical terms, it has a 10D rating to resist teleportation, spatial folds, things of that nature.
So the odds of teleporting in, even if we wanted to, are pretty low.
I say if it's active, it'll prevent incoming or outgoing. The way they used it before is once they realized that she teleported in, they turn it on so she couldn't just leave.
And now
Question then.
paranoia.
Well, if they know something about the moon people apparently, and given their own use of Freyers, does that mean it stops any kind of teleportation, or just Midnight's kind of teleportation?
From what you're seeing as a part of the defenses, it stops any kind of teleportation. However, there are signaling protocols in place that will momentarily turn it off for the completion of things like emergency recalls. It's a part of the Cypher's recall system, which you guys had actually seen when the pilots triggered something on their forearms and a round later teleported out.
That also I guess that also leads nicely to, can reinforcements be teleported? or is there like a specific area, or is that now?
The field, at least for the space, it either is on or off. So if reinforcements were to be called in, and the system isn't locked to be on, it would then receive a essentially incoming traveler alert and disengage for long enough for the transit to occur and then reestablish. Now there are security measures in place that you can just lock it on. And it would just stop teleportation from occurring, and then the teleportation would end at the perimeter. Sure. Yeah, does that answer your question?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Uh, and the Tachyon computer, which is listed here as being in a salvage state. Um, there we go. It's right here, according to the files.
Or it says Tachyon computer salvage on.
Yep. It is slated for continued analysis, but that's where it's stored. What they are hoping to do with it, that is also a part of the files, is they are not going to want to risk trying to unseal the entity that ICANN was trying to unseal. They only were set up for that because the ICANN knew what they were doing in theory. They are, however, looking at it to primarily reproduce it to accelerate their ability to advance their technology, which because you're familiar with the Freyr, is they're essentially going with a techno magic route, and this would vastly increase their ability to understand what is currently not understood enough to combine it with technology so they can control it. And figure out how to stop things like, say, teleportation. However, there is a addendum note concerning it that they are wanting to pursue Warzone's alleged interest in researching the Zodolic, which they only have partial information on. Allegedly, Warzone has all the information.
Yeah. Oh, you have more things, David?
I was looking at other information I'll be able to get. Like you can get information on the Nodons and their equipment and stuff like that. They do require key cards to move about, at least to gain initial entry and access to certain areas. In the lower right, that very sub level over here, that is identified as their power system. Which basically powers the base, all of it. So that's okay. Yeah, unless there's anything else specific you wanna look into, their primary defenses is the anti-teleportation, their purity and secret, and of course their own augmented troops. Any further questions? You have the location of where it's being stored. You have their intentions on using it.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Does it tell us how many people are on base, like at a given time? Or is there like a way to like track how many people, like, do they have locators on? So when we get there, it's like, oh, there's like 5 people in this room, 6 people in that room, things like that nature.
Okay. There's 30 to 50 at any given time, spread across the levels of the base. They do have they do have basically IFF transponders. However, it is not using radio. It is it is using oh no. Sorry, it's using shadow waves.
The hell is a shadow wave?
Not radio.
Ooh, is that something I could play with?
Yes. Created with darkness, which is something you can control.
Okay, Nessa was really about to bow out, but then you said that, and she was like, I might want to tag along.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm bowing out or not either. I'm sitting here. There was a lot of information dumped, and I think I lost the thread in here somewhere of why we care. They have a computer that terrorists had at one point, but they don't have right now. Something about
I think
working with Warpath or Warpath and them are working on a similar. I'm really lost right now.
I think after I think I have finally settled. You know what? Yeah, like my brain has finally processed everything. It's like, okay, just focus on the play, focus on the base. Okay, so the reason we're concerned about this, for possibly Wolf Spider's reasoning for getting involved, is that it's a device holding. If I'm understanding this correctly, David, please correct me if I'm wrong, but possibly the Tachyon computer itself actually holds Noctilus? Is that the first thing, correct?
It certainly is a method to unbound the entity.
What entity?
Noctilus, as the ICANN was originally using the Tachyon computer to unseal Noctilus's prison, while the Cipher group only allowed them to do that to try to capture the entity.
So, and if I'm understanding this correctly, since the Tachyon computer was able to do that in the first place, and it seems to also inherited some kind of Magitech ability, as shown by Dr. Kepler, who was like this scientist person who's really good at hacking or at making medical stuff, blah blah blah. The point is, the reason we're interested in it is that Warzone is currently searching for it. He has already hit their desert base for this. He will likely try to go for the Roulette Bay base next. So Warzone's interested in it. We need to stop him.
Okay, so we're talking about taking the quantum computer out of play, specifically because Warzone wants it.
Orb as a whole wants it. Warzone particularly, probably Warzone and Continuum want it really badly for one of their projects.
Okay, so this is just a keep object out of play so bad guy does not get. Okay.
It's much like the book. It's much like the book, the demon book had. It's keeping it out of the hands of people who really want to misuse it.
Okay.
Because, turning it into a super weapon for a mech is a bad idea. Letting cultists get a hold of it again is an even worse idea. And because who wants an evil entity being released upon modern society? or being used as a fuel source for super weapons.
The 3 groups are going. Currently, only 2 groups are interested in this. ICANN might come in involved, but oh god.
Okay, so we're stealing a Pokemon. Got it.
Collateral.
I think it's more we're stealing a key to a door.
Collateral. Did Tech Shot ever say who he was hired by?
Amos never told me.
I'm gonna have to call him later before we do any of this anyway. So I'll ask him then because I'm starting to see a trend. I wonder if I can hire Tech Shot if they're still around.
I'm glad you're seeing.
They probably.
I'm just seeing a tangle of Christmas lights. I am so lost.
History.
I'm halfway
History
there
does-
with you. Don't worry. We just got info dumped of info dumps.
History doesn't repeat, but damn if it doesn't rhyme.
It's like I stopped purse snatchers. This is.
Welcome to the big leagues, kid.
Yeah, I have no interest in being here. It's a big purse. It's being snatched. Yeah, this is what, like CIA and shit is for.
Unfortunately, not. The actual government that people know as the government is just incompetent. They just have very specific groups of people who deal with things. And currently those groups don't exist.
Alright, so no teleporting. So we got the railway, or I can dig.
Who says we need a dig?
Disguising.
I have explosives.
Explosives are allowed, and depending on how deep they are, that's going to take a lot of explosives.
That's the truth.
You don't think I don't have a lot of explosives? Huh?
No, I don't know how long it's going to set up the amount of explosives necessary to dig a hole that deep.
Well, we might not even need to dig a
TNT at
hole.
it.
We
One
could
barrel
probably
at a
just
time.
walk. We could probably just walk right in.
You could try it. It's an underground base. I don't know how easy it is to walk right into.
Oh, we got passcodes. And if we want, we can go to where were we? Libya and steal some armor and infiltrate. I guess travel time is.
As I want travel time's a thing, and two, we need to go all the way to Libya. These guys are apparently local, so we could probably find some local.
Oh, I will be fine, mostly for disguise.
And I'm stealthy, and I can make disguises in theory, so.
I'm very stealthy. Except
all
when
of
I'm
us
not.
all of us turn to collateral.
I heard something about all turning to me.
People talking about being stealthy, and then everybody looks at you.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Guys,
can be stealthy. I just choose not to. No witnesses tends to work a little bit better than trying to sneak around at my age.
Spoken like someone who doesn't know how to be stealthy.
I actually have. I have 6 dice in it. I'm relatively stealthy.
Also, I'm sorry, but now I just thought of that the Outer Worlds 2 trailer or something they brought out. Have y'all heard about it?
No.
I remember seeing part of it.
People who did it's Obsidian Entertainment, but they have a perk where you can be more stealthy or something like that. It's like a perk called Bad Knees, where you can crouch and everything, move a little faster, but when you stand up, your knees crack audibly.
They're making a joke of the fact that being more stealthy requires you to always be crouched. Yep, that's funny. Ah, that's good.
So I'm just imagining Collateral just getting up and
I'm not that old.
I mean, technically, Ness is older than everyone.
Only if we're counting in moon years.
Yeah, I don't know how old I am.
Well,
I
check
don't
your
know when
memory
I was
file.
made.
I can tell you.
Well, that's just the
That's right.
That's
We
just
all
the
know
soft.
you're an android now.
Well, that's just the software.
Well, you are the software. Technically, you can just upload yourself into the internet.
Well, let's see, year, a production year.
I mean, software would be the conscious version of him. Hardware would just be the physical version of him. Technically speaking, and he can just go all Skynet on us, and he just becomes the internet. Don't do that. There's too much unspeakable things on the internet.
And that's precisely why I said that if I start talking like Cyberface, eliminate me. Just don't worry. Don't. If I even start muttering like him, no. But anyways,
I honestly think he's just a tiny person with a face motif as a chair.
but before we like go final, is there any like security measures we need to know about, like defense turrets, lasers, or something like that?
Oh, is that in the file?
You said like security lasers?
Security, lasers, defenses, maybe even the security control room. Maybe this lovely thing right here that has a very lovely overseer like desk.
I'd be more concerned about the sinister bagpipes over here.
That's archaeotech. We don't talk about it. That's shadow history tech.
Ooh, it can be a distraction because we can't teleport in, but once we in, I should be able to teleport around.
Okay,
I think it's a field. So
there's like, you're looking for like security controls? Which is right here.
and any types of security they have.
Okay. The type of security they have, aside from the teleportation, the um the material that the exterior of the bunker area is made out of um does have um does have electrofilaments going through it. Um, it's mainly to prevent like not that the dune worms exist, but like to prevent burrowing like creatures from getting to.
I couldn't have dug in even if I wanted to.
Well, I mean, you're strong enough, you might be able to just brute force through shit in terms of like resisting the shock. I know, for instance, Olympus could nullify electricity. Um, um, Again, there's the escape tunnel. Yeah, area over here. Has right here. Copy itself for some reason. Huh? Oh. Nope, just the one. Strange. Anyway, yeah.
It's not a recurring glitch on Jumpgate.
Yeah, there is like looks like geese.
What is that?
Some kind of APC or something, looks like.
Oh, I'm not messing with it.
It's probably part of base security, so if we set off an alarm, we might have to deal with it. But
I'm not a tech person, so I still don't have to deal with it.
you have to be a tech person to deal with a tank. But
Oh, it's a tank.
yeah,
Oh, we just.
armored personnel carrier.
Oh, okay. I guess just move it to the bottom of the ocean and let it be the ocean's problem.
You can't really do that when we're in an underground
I'll
base.
expect to do that.
Unless you're going to teleport it for us.
No, I'm not teleporting anything. Okay, the last time I teleported, I almost died. At most, Nessa will make like a very short teleport, like from one room, like the living room, to like the bedroom. But that's probably as far as she's gonna be teleporting for the next day or so.
Then how are we going to get a vehicle from underground inland somewhere to into the ocean?
You guys are the heroes. You figure it out with your hero magic plot armor.
You're one of us, you know.
I'm on retainer.
No, you're a hero.
No,
You said it yourself. You played hero. You're a hero now.
Yeah,
Forever
I played
marked as
hero.
a hero.
And I regret my life choices. I don't ever want to see
You're
Desert
forever
Sand ever
marked as a
again.
hero. It's too late.
One was enough. That's it. Going back to my old ways. It was safer.
It's too late. You're already a hero. The kids will
People
scream
didn't put
midnight.
friendship places on me.
You already bought the Mac.
It's too late. The kids will scream your name in joy when they see you. You're now a hero.
Hey,
Forevermore.
One Republic says it's never too late. It's a song.
Should we ask for more information, or should we save it for another time? Because I will need to leave in 14 minutes or so, just so it is known, and I don't want to keep bogging down and planning too long.
That's it. We got passcodes. We got security. I can hack into their radio system. I'm
I don't
curious.
think it really counts as hacking for you.
Hey. It's not mine until I take over it.
But like I said, I don't think it really counts as hacking for you.
Oh wait, I do need to know, like, is there like a main junction for this, or is it just like all over the base?
Say junction for what?
Like a radio box or whatever.
I think they're just using walkie-talkies, so
The shadow waves are they're coming from them. It's a form of IFF
Magic tech.
and short range indicator.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just need to be sitting somewhere and just play music. I got you.
We have a number of opportunities of getting in. We could, as said, pose as all other members of Blue Cipher to get in, whether using disguises or whatnot. Could try using their rail system, see where that goes. Could try burrowing, as Wolf Spider said. Or, most simplistic route, assault, which will likely activate every single security measure they have. Thoughts, opinions?
Nope.
leave that and spies to figure out.
I think just going in through the back door would be fine. Just put the code in and beep, beep, beep. I mean, if you guys want to infiltrate, I think it'd be easier to grab what we need and GTFO before they realize we've been there. I'm still gonna mess with their radio systems though, just for the hell of it, and because of science. But also, if you guys feel like going in and breaking a few eggs because they tried to turn me into a brainless slave with their stupid friendship bracelet, then I am not opposed to you damaging this base, exploding it off of the face of the map so it never exists.
Hey, would you like to move 55-gallon drones full of explosives with me? It'll make a very pretty crater.
I don't have to teleport, do I?
I didn't say you had to. I just said you can. Would you like to help?
I mean, yeah, so long as I don't have to teleport, I will help with that. Also, I know where captain, sergeant, lieutenant, whatever his station would still office is, and there's probably tons of information in there that we need, but he seems like the guy that doesn't like to get up out of his seat and just likes to boss people around.
Well, ha ha ha.
If I hand this to you and I'll just hold up a grenade, would you willingly teleport this into his office? It's just a small little thing.
Don't we need stuff in his office if I teleport there?
Yeah, if you set a
this there and it
destroy the stuff.
It's just
destroyed?
a grenade. It shouldn't destroy things.
Grenades destroy everything. What are you talking about? If we're looking for, if it's like papers and stuff, the grenade's gonna shred them.
Okay, fine. If we're concerned about papers, yes.
Those are mine.
Question, David.
Yeah.
Oh, shortest route. Would you say it's going through here, going down here, and just getting to there? Is that like the shortest route that we're seeing?
Well,
like not any, without any security, dealing with security or anything like that. Just curious.
Okay, because the stairwell puts you out to here. So you can either go left and through there, or right.
So, but it puts in that area. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the quickest route. Assuming. But that's assumably if they haven't moved it or if they haven't bolted up the security there. Either way, what everyone's feeling.
Yeah, I'm down.
No, I mean any particular route you want to go down. I mean,
Oh, I'm still for going in through the back door.
back door being the railway.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But as far as to what route, Nessa says destroy the base, set it on fire, burn it to the ground.
well, we're still trying to figure
I don't know.
out for, not what to do with it when we get there.
Mhm.
Well, we got
Agreed.
passcodes. We should be able to just walk right in.
Yeah.
Mhm. Presumably.
It's just a matter, do you guys want to walk in blending in? Or you guys want to walk in fist a blazing? Your choices. But if we do fist the blazings, we got to shut down security right away so people can't, teleport in.
I'd say fist of blazing seems like a terrible idea given the situation.
I guess we need to sneak in. That's fine.
Does the railway system,
Infinite reinforcements.
the railway system, David, is that enough to accommodate car mode links?
The railway system can accommodate a car, yes. I believe that was what the question was.
Yeah, it is basically, can car mode links fit on the railway? Cool.
The railway, yes, fit through the door. That on the other end of the railway, that's a question.
What if we turn it sideways?
I guess if it tries to crawl through, maybe. I don't know.
We'll burn that bridge when we get there. But it's just more I'm trying to think for everyone. So By the sound of it, everyone wants to. The railway seems our best option. I do not think splitting the party would be a good idea. Because part of me was like, oh, we could have infiltration, but no, that's a bad idea.
We could do infiltration, and it'd just be the whole group doing infiltration. No splitting party.
Oh yeah. It's just that different types of infiltration. But moving on. Okay, so I guess railway it is then. I guess I'll. Any concerns or anything like that?
Accessing the railway. Okay. You can access, according to the information on the drive, you can access the railway system through a um, underground parking area um, near near Manny's coffee shop. You can also access it through conventional conventional subway lines. Though entryways through there are only accessible during off hours. You could also go to the port, to the trade port, as there is a also use. So, in summary, underground parking deck entrance in in kind of more Roulette Bay proper. A potentially active subway tunnel, or the industrial trade port, which is northern.
Now, if you're driving the tracks, the car probably would blend in the best at the parking deck. So the subway access we can in theory get to from here.
Yeah, you just have to be aware of active lines.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's not too much of an issue. I think. Who wants to play Frogger?
That would be you. You're the one driving.
Oh dear. Y'all really want to ride with me playing Frogger with freaking subway lines. Okay.
I'll be good. I'll just meet you guys
I'm
at.
not riding with you. I don't do cars.
Then how are you going to get there?
Where I get anywhere.
Same.
That's fine. So you're going to teleport yourself there, and then you consider bringing us along? I'm hurt.
I'm not teleporting.
That's how you normally get around places.
I can also fly.
You can fly.
Yeah, we've seen her do it.
Plus, Spider Wolf is also my chauffeur, so.
I can't. Alias, are you at least going to take this fun, daring ride with me?
Yes.
Cool. At least I'm not the only one who's going to die when I mess up.
I didn't say I wasn't taking the subway tunnel. I did take the subway tunnel, take the subway all the time. It's just, not playing Frogger when I do it.
Never taking the subway tunnel, so this is going to be a first for me.
One of the best ways to get around town is just cling to the monorail and just whee! Free transit!
I was about to say, like, how the hell has she not used the free transfer? Oh, right, rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hence why she's like, I don't know how to make myself food. I've never cooked for myself a day in my life. And whenever I'm with Nona, I just be like, hey, I'm hungry. And I put on a good pouty face and she makes all the food for me.
With that all being said, I do have to step away and call it a night.
Well,
You to have a good night, Greg. I want you to know, unless David is really cruel to us, I rolled a 51. You should be safe.
Nice.
To
Ultimate Frogger links through the subway.
okay.
God damn it. But otherwise, David, before we do go on the mission, because by the sound of it, we would have a night to plan stuff out, right?
Well, I'm uncertain if you guys are wanting to move immediately or not, because it sounds like it's like, yeah, I made rolls, I'm ready, we're going now.
I thought we were going now. Do we need?
That was my impression.
Is there a clock here? I don't know.
I mean,
It's just,
Mitchell Cullen was looking for information, so he finds out where the base is and Roulette Bay. He's probably going to waste no time going after the base. On the other hand, I have 28 out of 43. I'm in no shape for any sort of combat right now, unless somebody.
I thought we got you up to full.
Did we? I added some, but I thought it only brought me up to 28.
I don't know. That's what I was asking. Did we not heal you up to full?
Because I think I was lower than 28. Titan, that is foul. What you just released. Blech. That's foul.
That's it. Because if you need more healing, somebody else can make a first aid roll on you. I can't do it again.
Okay, yeah, I need more healing. Like, if people want to go tonight, I'm down. Just know I'm.
Lateral will have a better sense of what kind of clock we're on than I do.
Well, like I said, I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what's his face is trying to find the information that they have, and it's only a matter of time before they find the base and Roulette Bay. So,
well, conveniently enough, you took what has the information on the location of that base from the other base. So he's
Yeah,
going to
but
spend
that
a
doesn't mean he didn't take some of the soldiers that were like still halfway alive and tortured them for information.
How about for this to help split the difference? Midnight combat drug, rank 3 healing.
Awesome. Can somebody roll? I'm afraid I'm gonna roll low.
It still counts as wild die, right?
I believe so. What's healing? Do you still get the power die?
Yeah, sure.
I thought it did.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, sounds like it.
Hey, if so, you get a nice big of 19 healing.
Awesome.
That should bring you up to full. Sounds like.
I'm about to do the math with a calculator because I'm not that bright.
Well, whether we move quickly or
To full.
nice. Whether we move immediately or not, Elias would like a moment to at least talk to Davis, because, well, as Davis said in the thread, hey, I would like to know before you do like go after your past, and well, this is pretty explicitly the past, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll have that discussion with Davis, and unless anyone has anything else for me, I shall bid adieu and let you all start the mayhem.
Sleep well.
Okay.
Good night, all. Y'all have a good one.
All right.
Good night.
Y'all have a good night.
I realize I have everyone with all kinds of nations.
Yeah. Info dump. Super hard.
So my question is, do folks feel like they need to take a mental break after all that, or do you want to continue on?
I personally very tired. I have gotten an old man schedule of going to bed before 10:30.
We've seen
I don't care either way.
ending sooner the better.
Yep.
It sounds like even if I wanted to continue, we've lost the rest of the party. So
I mean, I feel like it's just a good stopping point anyway. There's no point in continuing on when half the party is gone.
I mean,
Even had I stayed,
this is the
just
logical
us.
point of
We're about
stopping.
to infiltrate a base, so
Yeah, it's like, okay, we're at the part of we're wanting to infiltrate the base and go from there, but it's like we got all the information we need.
and then
We
some.
pieced it together. We got even more than that. And now we're prepared.
well, I've forgotten most of it by next time.
Yeah. What I tried to do with this, in order to tie in the Field's background, is to essentially have context as to why things are as they are now, and now why why the sides have interest in the aftermath of, in this case, the past that is um collaterals stuff concerning that angle of things. Clearly, I also have intersecting cipher stuff for Alias. I pretty sure you guys caught my Barrows hook.
Yeah, something about something Olympian.
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
The cult aspect of it.
No, sealed the other entity, basically kind of like beneath / within the alleged Olympus mountain. There was another thing that cropped up which was not pursued. It's not
What was it?
just it was there and it wasn't pursued.
It'll kill itself one way or another.
And clearly with Cypher being so much involved in the moon stuff, there's stuff concerning that. Because I know you had the question of, hey, Google me on that drives,
Yeah.
which obviously he not do that, but I will say that there is information on the drive. And of course there's Warzone's interest in Zodolic, which is his interest in the Tachyon computer and a couple other things. But once you guys have more Warzone stuff, some of that'll be made a bit more obvious and unveiled, because I can't read his mind right now, so I can't just give you information.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like with the idea that we were coming up on like a milestone episode count, I tried to make something that like weaved a bit of everyone's stuff together and things. Clearly, they got a bit convoluted, which I do apologize for.
I was okay with the extra information. It's just, it was a lot of it. Is the only thing I'd say is a bit of an issue. Because, as was stated, Tristan lost the plot and how he was really why he was needed. And I was like,
instead of that, I was expecting either Davis being involved or the city being involved. I have to remember another thing. I think there was a third thing that did occur to me, but I mean, clearly,
Yeah, because right now I'm only invested because, well, everybody else is invested. Otherwise, it's just like, again, isn't this a job for like, pets?
I mean, I don't think the feds could handle this, but
G.I. Joe, I don't know.
G.I. Joe maybe, but but yeah.
doesn't that mean I'm technically supposed to be a Joe at this point?
This does not feel like a job for the cordial community wolf spiders. This feels like a job for, professional military or law enforcement.
Which is fair, and is admittedly a thing that I kind of wrestle with, because this is a team book and not Wolf Spider's personal issues.
Oh no, I understand that. I'm just saying. Again, this is clearly not a Wolf Spider adventure, and that's fine. I'm trying to find a reason for the character to even be invested enough to go on the adventure. And at the moment, it's, well, everybody else is going. I need to make sure nobody gets hurt, because otherwise, again, why are we not calling the FBI?
I mean, the way I look at it is that you were directly asked. It involves your uncle,
who, as far as I'm concerned, again, is like, for all the guys who are still in the whatever job you used to do that got you involved in this shit. I don't understand.
Which I hinted at.
Oh, you understand why Davis is involved? He's involved due to the association with Tech Shot.
Yes, but Wolf Spider doesn't know that.
I thought that was
Wolf Spider's like something about Tech Shot and y'all had a past and it somehow involved what's going on today, and Tech Shot's in jail right now, so
Well, I explained it in that Davis had told me that one of our former colleagues went after him. That former colleague was Tech Shot because of a past operation related to the info dump. Just because I'm going to keep it simple. And Davis had asked me to look into this, and I wanted y'all's help so that way this gets resolved sooner rather than later.
I think because this isn't superhero, this is spycraft. So he's like, not really my wheelhouse.
Like, the hook is the fact that your uncle is moderately involved in the rest of the party.
But not, though. My uncle outsourced it and then went home.
Well, no, he was gonna go and investigate. I mean, the situation's changed.
Well, that's what I mean.
Now,
Due to what the situation is now, he's effectively outsourced it and then is going home. My uncle is, in theory, no longer involved.
Well, I mean, given his conversation with Alias, if Alias goes,
I'd say the threat to the
he
family.
may go.
I'd say the threat to the family is in jail. As far as I know, at least at this point in time, Uncle Davis is no longer involved because he outsourced it to Collateral. Because Davis is retired.
And he gives it to the other retiree.
You're an active retiree. He's an inactive retiree, as far as I know. So it's like,
but
yeah,
either way, it basically
everything. So what? Why are we here? Like, you're asking me,
it's basically
government mercenary thing with you, like that spy job thing. Again, not really my wheelhouse.
It's not even me being a government spy now. It's Davis has asked me to look into this thing related to our past because he's concerned about it, and I thought I can't handle it alone and asked everyone to help. Turns out that more shit happened than I thought.
Well, again, we'll see how it plays out next time.
Because apparently giant mecha robots in Bolivia.
Character's still going. He's just really still confused as, like, I still don't know why I'm here, aside from making sure y'all don't get hurt. This, again, feels like a job for the professionals.
Hey, I didn't think it would turn into this. I thought we were just going to investigate some esoteric thing and find a cult trying to summon a god.
And the cult trying to summon a god was the background.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's what I thought was going to happen, which is why I asked for help.
Yeah, because from Clanel's perspective, it would be, crap, terrorist group messing with exotic stuff. Oh wait, the terrorist group is really some sort of cult. Is that magic or technology? I don't know.
Let me just get help from people I know can help. And that's exactly where it was in Collateral's mind. And then suddenly you told me, oh, by the way, Mex, Livia, Android PTSD. So I'm just as confused, but I'm still devoted to it because I was asked by my friend.
Fine. Again, I'll just be riding, doing my usual. I'll ride shotgun until somebody needs me to block for them or I need to clutch something. Or somebody needs something lifted.
You lift, bro? Yes!
Well, like I said, that was kind of my goal, is to get people who want to do investigation stuff involved. And then just take the end goal of the plot and just delete it from existence. Because nothing bad ever happens when you just blow up Pandora's box. It's not the same as opening it.
Probably.